In this video, I'm going to go step by step on how to change the front brake rotors and pads in a Chevy Colorado. It should basically be the same from about 2015 to 2022. It'll also be the same for a GMC Canyon. I'll put links in the description down below how you can buy everything I use off of Amazon. Have it show up at your doorstep in 1 to 2 days. I only use Power Stop E-coated brakes anymore because they don't rust, they're always straight and true, and they last a long time. Let's go ahead and get started. The vehicle is jacked up. I've got a jack stand underneath for added safety. We just need to remove this front passenger wheel, and to do that you need a 22mm socket. Alright, whenever I'm working on a vehicle or under a vehicle, and I live in the rust belt of Northern Illinois, Southern Wisconsin, where every vehicle gets rusty, whenever I take something apart, I just like to look inside and see where I have some rust starting, and just take some flat black spray paint, and I'm just going to touch up any rusty spots while I'm in here. Now there are several different models of Colorados, and they'll have different brake systems on them. This one's more of a traditional style brake. So the caliper is kind of a traditional caliper where it's just going to pull right off. Some of the other ones will have like a pin here and a pin here. You just need to pull that cotter key out of each, and then you can use needle nose to slide those pins out, and then your caliper is going to lift off. This one's a little more traditional where it has 2 bolts on the back side, which we'll go ahead and loosen up and remove. So we have a bolt right here, another bolt up here at the top. We need a 12mm socket. And then with those 2 bolts out of the way, the caliper will lift right off. And there is enough room under here just to put a upside down 5-gallon bucket to lay your caliper on. Just don't let it hang from the hose. Now with the caliper out of the way, we can remove the brake pads. Then we need to remove the caliper bracket. So we have a bolt right here, bolt right down here. We need an 18mm socket. Now we have a T30 bolt right there we need to remove. And then with that out of the way, rotor will come right off. So here's the rotors I only use in any cars I'm working on. They're Power Stop Evolution E-coated. They won't rust. They are very true. They last a long time and they won't warp. Now when you install your rotor, make sure you line up the hole from the rotor with the hole in the hub. And take your caliper bracket and remove all of your old hardware and install your new hardware. It's going to look like that. The old hardware, you can just grab it basically anywhere and it will just pop right off. And then you can clean up the inside of this a little bit with some sandpaper. And then the new piece will pop right in place. And then there's an up-close view of what that looks like. I always like to dry fit my new brake pads to make sure that they're going to slide really nice. Sometimes they fit really tight in these corners and you may have to grind a kind of a radius in these corners sometimes. But this one slides and fits perfectly. You don't have to do anything to it. I just like to do a dry fit before I reinstall that caliper bracket. Now you can either install the caliper bracket and then install the brake grease, or I just like to do it now. And I use this ceramic extreme brake lubricant. This stuff lasts a long time and it holds up really well to heat. So lubricate your hardware either now or right after you put on your brake caliper bracket. We need to prepare the caliper bracket bolts. Now you're going to want to use some blue thread locker. Now we're ready to go ahead and install that bracket. Torque spec on this one is 59 pound-feet of torque plus 30 degrees. Now you really need to check your year and model because a lot of these have different torque specs on this caliper bracket to the knuckle. This one is 59 pound-feet of torque plus 30 degrees. So if you think about a clock face, 15 degrees on a clock face would be about 3 minutes. There's no real calculation that you could say 59 pound-feet of torque plus 30 degrees equals 74. There's no real calculation to do it that way. So I did do some searching on the internet to try and figure out a good torque values that I could give you. Like let's say 59 pound-feet of torque plus 30 degrees equals whatever. The only thing I did see was that about every 15 degrees equals about 10 pound-feet of torque. So 30 degrees would be 20 more pound-feet of torque, which would be about 80 pound-feet of torque total. Now we can go ahead and put the pads on. Now they are specific. So you'll see this one here has this little squealer tab on it. That one there is going to go in the backside. You need to squeeze in the caliper piston, and I just used one of the old brakes and a large C-clamp. Just keep tightening up the C-clamp until the piston's all the way in. Put a little bit of brake grease on the piston and on the caliper where it's going to make contact. And then this should slide right into place. All right, so now we got to tighten up those 12mm bolts to 26 pound-feet. We can put our wheel back on. Now I'm going to tighten all the lug nuts up to 100 foot-pounds, and then I'm going to finish them off at 140. All right, all the lug nuts are at 100 foot-pounds, and I'm going to finish them to 140. All right, now we'll go ahead and start the driver's side. 22mm socket again. Touch up any areas showing rust. All right, 12mm socket for these two bolts right here. Go ahead and pull this off, set it right on our bucket, and remove our brake pads. And now we can remove the two 18mm bolts. Go ahead and push in that piston. Apply your brake grease on all of your hardware. And that's it, guys. That's all there is to it. Congratulate yourself on not having to take it to a dealership. You saved yourself some time and money. I'll put links in the description box down below how to buy everything off Amazon. Have it show up at your doorstep in 1 to 2 days. Hope you enjoyed the video, and thanks for watching.